They
It
say
was a
Houston
state
is the number
survey.
one. They did the survey. Houston is number one on the most roachiest city.
She said roachiest city. Oh shit.
Roachiest.
That's literally what it said.
That's what it
That's
said. It's the
Literally
It was on the
roachiest.
said.
news.
She literally
Shut up
said
now.
that.
It
That's
was
what the
on the
news said.
news.
It certainly was. So you can't get mad at us.
but now they
Nah,
saying
I will
That's
say,
the
I will.
case.
They
Texas
might got
on
a
the
point,
come
but
up.
when I lived in apartments, no matter what the fuck you did, that shit was infested. But I got a house, so I don't got no roaches in my house. But you live in an apartment, nigga, your shit gonna be fucked up.
But now they
That's why I
said
had to get the fuck
Texas
up
on
out
the
of there.
come up.
This is Facts, Rumors, and Lies. And we here on the podcast doing it live right now on StreamYard. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like we do things, new things. All right. How's my panel? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start with you, Ice. Everybody, just tell me how you feeling today. How you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. You already know what it is. Iceberg trim, man. Feeling good spirited this weekend. You know,
Beautiful.
my football team playing right now. But besides that, I'm feeling good spirited about all the things that's going on in the
Okay.
media. Good spirited.
Bet. Sonny, what's good with you? How you feeling?
All
How
is
you
well,
been?
man. Happy New Year's, everyone. You know what I'm saying? Happy holidays. You know what I'm saying? 2024. I wish money blessings to everybody. As y'all can see, I got a whole new beginning.
Got the hair off, bro?
Yeah. I know I was
That
What
bugging.
are you
dread.
talking about?
So hold on, guys. What made you do that?
I had it for like
Ah.
I had it for like 6 going on 7 years. You know what I'm saying? I turned
Okay.
44 January 2nd. Just something new. You know what I mean?
Happy born day.
Special.
Nice. That's a look. That's a
So,
different look. That's a different look. You know what I mean?
so you got you get the waves spinning that. Where your brush at, man?
Oh, they coming. 30 days. 30 days. I'm back. I'm coming. I'm coming back to
All right.
reclaim my crown.
Shay, what's
That's
good,
what's
Rob?
up.
How you feeling? How you been?
Chilling, man. I've been good, cooling, man. Need to get my motherfucking hair down. My shit look crazy in the camera, fam. Damn.
No, it
Yo, I
don't.
You
got you.
said it.
I'm saying. Nah,
I
I've
got
been
you,
good,
Rob.
man. Hope
Braveheart, what's
everybody
good,
doing good.
Braveheart? How
I'm
you
just
feeling?
chilling.
How you feeling? How you been?
Good.
I feel good. I've been all right. I have no complaints. Happy to be here and shit like that.
Okay. We saved the best for last. What's good, Sexy Red? How you feeling?
Hey, Mo.
What's good with you, Mo?
Uh,
I'm fine.
That's beautiful.
You
That's
got no
That
hair
beautiful.
was
How
that
you
was that
been?
was a that was a wild that was a pause on that
that
sexy
was a
red.
girl. That was a girl 6. I'm fine right there.
Well, just to say it for myself, I'm feeling fine. I'm doing well. I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy to be here with you guys to do another Sunday like we've been doing for the past couple of weeks. It's good to see all of y'all as well. We're going to talk about the alien invasion in Miami.
I didn't hear about that crazy shit. I don't know.
Well, I just want to get it out the way real quick, real fast. Did y'all see anything, hear anything, saw anything? Who was in Miami? Any one of y'all was in Miami this week?
Yeah.
Nobody? Oh,
Said she
okay.
ain't seen no damn aliens.
So we could just say this is a rumor that's out there. That's all we know.
It was a lot of media
Definitely,
coverage for a rumor, a
definitely
lot of police
Yeah,
classified as
it
a
coverage
was
for
rumor.
a
definitely
rumor.
was, but I ain't seen no footage
Yeah,
of it. I ain't
that's the
seen
thing.
no real
That's the
facts.
thing that I will say this. That's a lot of police in that video that I seen. It was a
Not
lot of
just for no
police
kids
officers.
fighting.
Yeah, that like nah. Listen, you don't put that. That's taxpayers' dollars that they just
Yeah.
Anytime they bring that helicopter out,
It was a
like,
helicopter, almost 100 officers.
yeah, like
Something
I
was
just
going
don't see
on.
something happened that took place. I don't know what it was. I'm not saying I didn't see anything, but it is a video and it is a light, a
But
weird
I will
looking
say
light.
this. There's a black man. I was watching the TikTok on my way home. There's two videos of him. The first one, he's in like a yellow hoodie and a do-rag. And he was talking about how it was him, two of his cousins, and a homegirl. And they've been getting interrogated. They were being interrogated by Miami-Dade police for like 3 days. And he was looking kind of just like mesmerized and kind of like scared and down. And he
Hmm.
even said he doesn't want to get in trouble for talking about this. Now, a couple days later, now he's making a video in his car, like, yeah, like kind of aloof about it. Like, you don't know if somebody told him, hey, you need to change your change your statement, or they paid him off, or, he saw something. We don't know if they were aliens per se, but something happened. But, they'll never tell us.
Got you. All right,
I think the truth won't come to the light anyway. Go ahead.
Yeah, let's get away from these rumors because that's what it seemed like. It's a bunch of rumors, a bunch of fake footage. That's what it seemed like I saw. Seen a lot of people posting about it, talking about it, but I didn't see nothing real that was solid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to me, it was like, like I said, it was just a rumor. There's no real facts. A lot of people was talking. They even have video of they thought that they saw, a spaceship, that was on fire from what they were seeing. But who knows what it was? Could have been just somebody with a flashlight.
I mean, I don't mean, I'm not trying to keep the subject alive, but I mean, a couple of videos I seen got taken down. I don't know why. I don't
Well,
know if that means anything.
let's do just like they did and move on along. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Let's move right on along. You know what I mean? But real quick, I want to also jump back to what we was talking about. So, brother Sonny, what really, really, really made you want to change and cut the dreads that you've been growing for how long?
7 years.
Like
seven.
six going on 7 years. It's time for a new beginning, bro. You know what I'm saying? 44 years old now. You know what I'm saying? And just got tired of it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Got you, got you.
So ain't nothing crazy.
I got you. Okay, okay. Now I just know some people, they like my brother Ra and Ice seems like they're not gonna cut their hair. And they've been probably
Nah.
what, past the time of that he did, past 7 years?
Yeah.
Wow, I ain't got that much time in.
13 years. I might trim it a
13?
little, but nah.
I got six.
Okay, okay.
I just Christmas made six.
I still got them. I didn't throw them away. I still got
Yeah,
them. You know
I
what I'm
know you ain't
saying?
talking
If
about.
I ever decide to reattach it, I could do that. But for right now, I'm cool.
Okay, okay. Got you, got you. So I want to ask the panel a question, a real quick question, and get everybody's thoughts. We'll start with the ladies first, and then we'll get the gentlemen to chime in. Pretty much the question is about us as Black people in America. We're seeing that we're at a place where things are happening for us, and it's in a big way, and we're becoming to get opportunities. But do we feel that we're getting the right opportunities to actually move our culture?
No.
From what you see our people going through as far as the everybody talking about reparations and everybody talking about scamming, from doing the right thing of getting your own business, from becoming gurus and all these other things, we see that there's opportunities to make money, but is it helping us as a community from what we're coming from?
I personally would say it's 50-50. If you think about it in terms of a pie, it's all about the intent of the people being presented with the opportunities and how they spread it to those who are not fortunate enough to have those opportunities. I think that's what makes the difference about moving the culture. What are you doing with what you've been blessed with to push revolution forward? You know what I'm saying? There's some people are just out for self, and there are others that put back into the community. So I feel like, optimistically thinking, yes, the culture has moved forward because there's a lot more people that are moving in solidarity now. Like, let's take social media. Um, we have elected to use this platform for good, while some people use it for other things. So I feel like, just using ourselves as an example, my answer would be yes.
I kind of want to piggyback what she's saying. I feel like
Hold
it's
up, young
better
man. Hold up, young
opportunity.
man. This is the ladies first, gentlemen.
Oh, my bad. Damn.
Sorry about that. It's okay. Go
I'm
ahead,
sorry.
Mo.
I agree.
My bad.
That's it, Mo. You
Okay.
agree?
Yeah, I mean everybody. It depends on what you look at. It depends on who the person is and their intent. Like she said, if like right now, I know I've been watching a lady called Country Cooking
Mm-hmm.
on I think her name. She's on IG and TikTok. She she basically took it upon herself to start her own restaurant. She started in a store. She's brought people on. She literally pulled people from. I watched her on her Instagram pull people out of whatever job they were in because they hated. She could see that they didn't like it, paid them more than that she needed to, and then when she opened her own store, she brought them with her. Like and then she had a toy drive recently for Christmas. Like she gives back. Then I see other people not do any of that. So like it all depends on who you are and what you want to do with what you have going on in your life. So yeah.
So both ladies are at a 50-50.
Right,
Okay,
and
okay.
one more thing, and it doesn't solely have to be um people that are popular or people that are famous or some celebrity,
No, I'm talking about regular folks.
like just
That's
regular folks. Like I said,
regular folks.
I've seen I've seen single moms, and I've seen drug dealers. I've seen people, like, I know that might be frowned upon, do toy drives and, do Christmas dinners and do book bags for single moms. So I feel like it doesn't matter. My grandma always says everything can be done in moderation. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can
Gotcha.
take,
Gotcha. Okay. All right. I hear you. I
yeah.
hear you. All right, brother Sheen, go ahead. What you got, Rock?
Oh, my bad. I was kind of agreeing with them and like kind of with the 50-50. We have different and more facets of ways of getting paid or getting financially, better off, like in the internet, like she was saying. But they still hating on us like that. I can't, I was trying to send you the clip about the lady in Harvard. They basically made her step down, you know what I'm saying, because she didn't agree with
Six
those people who was
months.
talking about, you know what I'm
6
saying?
months.
For
Like
what?
that's crazy because she
They
didn't
no, they wanted
agree.
her out from the. They never wanted her to begin
They
with.
never
That's what it
wanted her there, but
was.
then they like forced her out. Like, you know what I'm
She was
saying?
the first black female president of Harvard,
Yeah, I was sending that to you, G. I tried to send that to you, and
and
she had to
basically they
resign
forced her out.
in 6 months.
How?
They like she didn't agree with their stance about the Hamas stuff and all that, and she didn't like co-sign with the founders, like people who was donating money to it. So they was pulling up her thesis when she graduated, said she was plagiarizing stuff, and they just like was tearing her apart. You know what I mean? And she was doing positive in the community. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
They
crazy.
said they basically they blitzed her.
Yeah.
Like how the Klan used to ride past your house and light crosses in your yard and throw shit through your
Yeah,
window.
yeah, till she
Yo,
Facts.
was
can
Because,
dying.
can
Like Mo said, she was
can
only in that position for like 6 months, and she was
Six
yeah,
dying.
months. She's the shortest. That was the shortest presidency
the
Yeah,
shortest
ever,
tenure
ever,
ever.
ever.
Crazy.
can I jump in here? I'm gonna have to disagree, and I'm gonna tell you why. I don't think that much of our community will elevate, even if, let's say, hypothetically speaking, even reparations. Let's say everybody receive reparations. All that's going to do is make people more of who they are.
yeah,
And I say that because I've been a part of grassroots organizations out here in Houston, did food drives, did community cleanups, bought toys, clothing, all type of stuff to communities that's in need. And when I tell you, they don't give a fuck, Murph. People, if they in a project, they happy with being in the projects. I mean, I
but
literally did a community cleanup where we cleaned up a whole project, bro. Literally going out there with pick sticks and trash bags, cleaning up the community, trying to show people like they can take pride in where they live, no matter where they live. We did a whole thing. Started from one area, went around to the back. By the time we got back to where we started at, that shit was dirty again.
But know what it
People,
is, Sonny, though? That's what my second part of that was. But it's cool to clean it up, but know what it is, you kind of got to show them it's a better way out. So to them, they like, well, I'm going to be here forever. So it's like almost the mentality. So it's almost the people you put in charge of those things. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I was saying is, yeah, no, because I agree with you, Sonny. It's like the people in charge of these things don't really, they go there, clean up, and that's it. I think we
One
need
time.
more senators and like people in charge of things who
that's
really
not
care.
what I'm
You know
saying. I'm,
what
I'm talking about grassroots organizations, people out there. Like we go on these projects, doing community cleanups, bringing them food. We're not just going there one time, bro. I'm some people. We literally cleaning up, and people like driving out the apartment complex, throwing shit on the ground on
I see
purpose.
what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. But
You know what I'm
that's the
saying?
mentality of those people though. They not trying to
So
get out of
I feel like yeah, 10% of us of the black
it.
community
Yeah,
will
yeah,
elevate. 10%, not 50. 10%.
yeah,
People
I
gonna
would
take
give us
that
more
money.
credit than that.
People gonna take that money, make businesses,
yeah.
establish businesses, do whatever they got to do to get themselves out of that impoverished community, whatever. Some people might elevate slightly, but
Yeah.
really make a difference in their lives and their future. I will only give us 10%.
But that's not everybody. Just like everybody's say, everybody can't go with you on the way up. You know what I mean? So you take who you with and grow like that. You know what I mean? everybody can't be bosses, like they said. Everybody don't want to be in charge of something. People want to work. Some people just want to be a janitor. There's nothing wrong with being that, but some people don't want to be in charge of some shit. You know what I mean? So it's the mindset of people too, though.
We offering
All right, but well,
let me just say this real quick. We offer economic class for children. You don't have to do it as an adult. Senior children, we'll teach them how about
Yeah,
economics. We have classes set up. Very few people take advantage of that shit. They didn't
yeah.
give a
Because
fuck.
they don't know, how can the parents introduce something to the children that they don't have any knowledge about?
That's what I said. It's the mindset.
There has to be a way to bring them together as a unit, to make it interesting, something that they would want to do. Sometimes it helps to add incentives to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, this first time you come out, or if you come out these 3 times at the end of this class, we'll give you this, or we'll take you here. Like, I feel like you get out what you put in. And a lot of people, and consistency is always key.
I feel like if somebody knows a better way, please let me know. Cause I done did it. I'm done with it.
all right,
Nah,
Ice,
we
what you
applaud you
think?
though. That though, Sonny. That's dope though.
All right, let's get Ice's intake. What you think, my brother?
I agree with Sonny, man. I agree with Sonny. I mean, like, I feel like it's deeper than just a opportunity. I don't really want to open up no other doors and nothing like this, but that's how I think, man. I think that it's bigger than how far can we really go? How far can we really get? Or not even just that, but like as far as our community, how far is they gonna let us prevail in getting our own, putting money back into our own communities and stuff. They had already burned down stuff in the past. Anytime we had something that stood together, they burned it down. They killed us off. I'm just being honest. That's just how I feel about it.
No,
Only
you're
feel
right.
we got
You're
to.
right. It's the mindset of people. Because what's the dude, the boxer? He just bought back his block and they burnt that shit.
Javante Williams,
Yeah, and they burnt that shit.
the
Yeah,
same night.
Yeah,
Mike
yeah.
Epps did it too.
They,
Mike Epps
I
did it
just
too.
found out. I just found out that they raided Games Block for like the 10th time.
yeah, like it's
Ever
crazy.
since he bought his whole block,
Bro,
7 houses.
if black folks get reparations, car dealerships and jewelry is gonna go on sale.
Gonna get rich.
But
They're gonna
Sonny,
get
to your
richer.
point, it's only
The
a
same
certain
white people
people
gonna get
gonna
richer.
invest and take money. You can't
BBL.
One
expect
person at a
everybody to
time,
come.
guys.
Everybody ain't gonna invest. You know what I'm saying? So you can't lump everybody into that. You're right. It's gonna be about 20% to do something.
Watch
But
if we get reparations. Watch how cheap Cadillac's gonna be.
don't do us like that, Sonny.
I bet you,
That's the
bro. I'm
truth.
telling you.
They gonna get them 300s.
All right, all right. Well, I kind of understand where y'all coming from as far as feeling that it's about 10%. I believe that's what you said, right, Sonny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I believe it's within the 10 to 20%. You know what I'm saying? I will definitely say that. On the simple fact of having no actual real knowledge of how to utilize the money that we are given,
Right.
or trying to utilize it in a way where it will create generational wealth. There's certain knowledges we don't have. I'm not saying that we can't get it. Not saying that it's not there. It's just certain knowledge that we do not have about finances. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question, bro. How many of us right now on this panel actually make a concerted effort to support a black-owned business?
I try to. Most of the stuff I wear is black owned.
Hello.
That's good. I appreciate that because there's black-owned businesses out here, bro. We just don't support
Yeah.
them, man.
Right.
And then when we do, we want a discount.
Right.
Like,
No, I think
No,
for most black, like with my experience, especially with black owned business, it's not the business, it's the business of itself. It's the fact that they don't know what they're doing and they lack customer service. That's my issue with black
yo,
owned
that's a
businesses.
very good
I
point.
have no problem supporting you. I want to support you. I would love to support you. But when I try, and especially like restaurants, I've tried to try to support black owned businesses. But the minute you say, hey, this might be wrong or this is sometimes they're not open because they don't feel like open because I don't want to open that day. They don't have the business sense to understand that sometimes you have to learn how to do customer service to keep a business. And
That's sometimes, most of the time.
I'm not gonna say mo. I'm gonna say sometimes because I've been to black owned businesses that do know customer service, that do know how to handle certain people and how to handle certain situations that are open all the time. And I have nothing but raving reviews for them. But then I have other businesses where it's just like, what are you doing?
Mhm. Right,
Like,
right.
why? What are you doing? So
Like
Right.
for me, I'm talking about experience. I'm talking about from experience. I have
yeah,
photography and videography business, right? I have wedding customers come up to me. Oh, I want wedding pictures. I want video. I want this. I want that. What's your budget? $500. Seriously? Go out there and research how much a wedding video costs.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Then when we tell them we can't do it, they go out there and hire the others for their price. And I see the shit and it should be trash.
yeah, yeah.
Trash. I mean, I even went to a wedding where I was supposed to be hired to do the job, didn't get hired. They didn't want to pay my price. They paid two other people, one white, one black. And when I saw the pictures and the video, I was like, you got what the fuck you didn't even get what you paid for. That shit was trash.
Mm,
Trash. And we already lowballing ourselves when I give you my price. I'm not even giving you the other price.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
giving you a
Trying
discount
to be
anyway.
reasonable.
It's reasonable, but you don't want to pay that because you can't get the hookup price.
Yeah.
You know
But
what I'm
you're going,
saying?
but you're gonna go, but you're gonna rather go to somebody else, some nobodies that's not black, and pay more.
But it's like I was saying, it's the mentality. We almost discredit ourselves and feel like we're not as worthy, kind of with
Good
this.
enough. Yeah, like you already going into a lot of black people are like that.
Like,
I ain't gonna
like
lie.
my camera don't work like that dude camera. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got the same camera, fam. Like, you know what I mean? It's just the mentality or how we've been trained to think. Really, that's how I feel.
We've been conditioned to be this way.
Yeah,
The
that's what I
system
should
has
say.
worked
Condition. Yeah.
effectively.
We hate people that look like us. We hate ourselves.
I mean, we be conditioned to try to hate ourselves. You know what I mean? Most
Yeah,
people.
I'm not. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So we're gonna move it on, and we're gonna talk about what's been going on in YouTube world with Cat Williams setting it off on
Your
the
boy,
comedy world,
Club Shay
turning
Shay
it
got the world on
upside
fire.
down and causing a little bit of chaos.
That was the highlight of my week.
Yo,
It's
what?
probably been the highlight of everybody's week, you know what I'm saying? Because it seems like a lot of people have been responding to what he said. So, from what y'all saw, how do y'all think they're taking it from what he said? I'm gonna start with the ladies, of course, and we're gonna start with the beautiful redhead mom.
oh, you don't gotta start with me. Me personally, I'm so over this. I cannot get away from it. It is driving me fucking crazy. I cannot. I mean, I've never liked Cat Williams. I mean, envy. I've never. I like.
why?
Do I
Why you
like?
don't like Cat? Why you don't like Cat?
I feel like he got a Napoleon complex, and he just talked too goddamn much when he don't fucking need to. That's just me, and that's always been me. Even before, like always, like his characters. I'm glad he gave us a pet name Slickback. I'm glad for Mike from
You
Friday.
don't
I'm
like
glad
Money
for a
Mike,
lot of.
but do you like his roles?
I like the roles that he plays. I'm not gonna say and give and not, but him as a person, I've never liked him. I never liked his comedy really either. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like that's
O-
he's not like pimp
Okay, well
comedy ain't
then,
my thing.
tell us why you feel exhausted by all
Why
this.
do I feel exhausted by it because
Hmm.
I cannot get away. It's like what everybody wants to talk about, and there's other things going on in this world that I feel like
That's how they fooling us. That's how they
there's
fooling us.
things that's happening right now in this world that we need that deserve more attention than what this man had to fucking say. Like whether you believe whether do I disagree with what he said? Some of it I feel like it's embellished. Some of it I do believe is truth. Do I care so much? No, I don't. Like I work in the comedy world. So like I understand comedians, I understand stealing the jokes, I understand, you feeling some type of way. But me also I feel like you trying to put yourself I don't know. I personally don't know. Like you just it's a lot of talking and I don't really care.
But he said he just speaking his
Okay, I
piece.
got you, mom. I
You
He
got you,
could
said
mom.
he
speak it.
responding
You
to
could
what they
speak.
said.
You
Oh,
could know because he basically said he went on because of Cedric's pot.
Yeah,
Like
of what because they
Cedric,
was on there
what he
before him.
yeah.
well, wait, guys. Just to clear it up, he went on there because he waited a whole year because everyone else was going on there.
That's what I'm
So
saying. They
he
talked about it.
waited to not go on there because he wanted to make sure everybody was able to say what they had to say. So he
They was
waited a
addressing him
very
first
long
though.
time to actually go on there and address anything that anybody has said, because that's pretty much what he did. He came on there to address what was being said on there. And
Let,
you
let,
know what I'm saying?
About him.
let Braveheart speak. I think she got
I
something to
know
say.
that's why I want
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah,
young ladies to go first. Go ahead,
yeah.
young lady.
Go ahead.
Um, there's a lot of value and merit into what you're saying. There are way more important things going on. But then again, it's like the brother said, like, you don't get to disrespect me and then put limitations on how I disrespect you back. It's like he said, he sat and he waited, and everybody had a mouthful to say. And then when he comes and give his variation of, his experience, a lot of people, from what I've seen thus far, especially when it came to Rickey Smiley, like, I caught his clips. I even went back to try to watch their interviews to see what may have incited him to go off the way that he did. And a lot of them did take the first jabs. And with Rickey Smiley, the way his rebuttal was like, "Oh, my kids were hurt and blah blah blah, and I'm not gonna get into this." But you got into it before. Nobody blatantly said, "Oh, he's lying." They
Nah,
tried to
see, that's
they
why
tried
I'm
to make
rocking. You know what I
they
mean?
tried
Yeah,
Ludacris did a freestyle. Michael Blackson went on
a
and did
tweet.
one
He
of
did
his
like a tweet
rants.
or some shit. Yeah.
Rickey Smiley went to backpedaling. Steve is quiet. Like, so y'all not saying this man is lying. Y'all just don't like the way he put it out there. But like you said, like, everything that's done in the dark comes to the light. I could let people talk and talk and talk, but eventually even dogs get tired. One day you're gonna get bit. So, some of it may have been embellished, the personal things, but as far as the joke stealing, like, people start doing their little internet research, you know, hell, it's you come out. We are both artists of the same craft, and I come around here and start stealing yo. It's like if I would have came up here this week with a shaved red head, you would have been like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Like, get your own identity, get your
Uh,
own material.
Again, I agree with that aspect. Like I said, I'm not disagreeing with some of the stuff that he said. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, me personally,
Yeah,
He's just not saying.
like he said it, it happened. They
he
responded
decided it's
how they
still on
fucking
the internet
responded.
all week.
Like,
It's
can we
just still
get?
there.
It's like I'm
but
at a
then
point
but
where it's
he
like,
also said
can we
a
fucking
lot
move
more.
on? It's been a week. Like, I
But
mean, that's all I mean.
but
Like,
that's
I
not
like.
his fault. That's the
It's
internet's
not, and
fault.
I'm not saying, again, I'm not blaming him. I'm not a fan. Therefore,
Okay.
for someone who's not a fan,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a little fucking tiring.
All right. So we heard you, Mom.
Can I get
Let us talk, okay?
can
Let
I
us
get
speak now.
can I get a different perspective on it?
Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead.
I'm gonna do them real quick. Y'all gotta understand how much of a genius Cat Williams is. He's a genius. All of this, what he's doing right now for 2024, what he's done is brought attention to all of the comedians.
Yep.
He's brought attention to all the comedians. You probably went back, listened to all Cedric Entertainers.
Earthquake.
You went back and listened to all the interviews. You went back and listened to everybody special. So guess what? They should be thanking Cat Williams right now instead of being upset with him. Because guess what? If you don't take advantage of this opportunity and say, "What? I'm a comedian. I'm nice. Let me call up. We got the momentum. Let's do these specials. Let's do these specials." If everybody know, if all the people he talked about don't drop a special in 2024, they dropping the ball on
And he
themselves.
said it. He brought
He
that up too. You know what I'm
he
saying?
went
Yeah.
viral by using their names.
The
Gotta
name.
understand that. He used their names and went viral.
Yo,
Yo.
when he said he was gonna bust Cedric the Entertainer's
Yo,
stomach, I
I
damn
was
near tore
weak.
my damn TV off the wall. I was weak.
Yo.
Yeah.
If I'm
That nigga said,
whatever you do, whatever your profession is, if somebody in that profession questions your ability to do your profession well, right? And you don't go out and show your ass
But that's what
to
Future
prove them
did.
wrong,
yeah.
you dropping the
Remember
ball
when
Yeah,
yourself.
he already
remember
challenged
when
Kevin Hart.
everybody
I
was
think he
coming for
challenged
Future?
Kevin Hart to some stand up shit already.
Remember when everybody was coming for Future when he dropped Honest saying he was too commercial and then he was losing his street cred for mixtapes and then he did Monster, he did Dirty Sprite 2, then he did three, he dropped three classic mixtapes in 6 months. showed everybody and shut everybody the fuck up. So now that's what he's saying. If Steve Harvey don't do nothing, if Ed don't do nothing, you basically giving validity to what this man said. You're not fucking funny, and there's no momentum behind you. There's no work. So
Big facts. Big
you
facts.
can't be in the
Big
room with
facts.
Yo,
winners. You
when
can't.
he
You
said the joint about
The
the
big
wives and
facts.
they start putting them pictures up,
show
they all look the same, fam.
That's a big
light
fact.
skin, weird face, white.
Yeah.
That's a big fact. When you look at what he was saying, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty
The
much what
Harvey
you saw.
Weinstein shit, the
Yo,
Hold
Diddy
on, don't
shit.
move too fast. Hold on, slow down,
No, Cat
cowgirl.
mentioned Harvey Weinstein. Cat
Hold
said
on,
Harvey Weinstein tried to suck his
You
dick.
talk about
yeah,
you
yeah,
telling her to
yeah.
slow down, but
hold on. Well,
no,
I'm
you're
talking.
talking about
No,
Epstein. She's
I
talking
know
about
that.
one.
I know that because I knew what she was about to say next. That's
No, I
all.
wasn't gonna go to the
No, no,
Epstein.
I'm talking about what you just said. The guy you was talking about, I knew you was gonna say he did the oral. That's what I was talking about, Mo. I
Yeah.
wasn't saying that she was talking about Jeff. I'm not worried about that. I knew she was about
Nah,
to
but
say the
yeah,
next
no,
line.
he came out with it all.
What she said.
Oh yeah.
It's
Excuse
all
me.
good. Don't worry about it. I can edit anything. I just, But yeah,
He
that was
offered him
wild when he said that
fellatio.
though. When he said about that, that was wild. That he literally and then he did it in front of his co-work, in front of his employees.
But
Which
that's what
means they
everybody been saying.
comfortable.
But that's what everybody been saying. That's how they got down. But this is shit he been saying before though about shit like
Right.
that.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
So why everybody mad about him bringing to light what they have discussions about behind the scenes anyway?
Same way the
Comedians,
reason why they was
comedians.
mad
But
at Monique.
some things was exclusive that he broke her, like some
No,
things
but
was like,
he was rebutting to a lot of the shit they said, and he just like saying he said it in his own way. You know what I'm
The
saying?
reason why they're mad
right.
is because he put the story. He actually had a story for it. If you notice, when he talked about the situations they talked about, he talked about the story,
He gave
how it
facts.
happened, why it happened, how come,
Yeah.
and the outcome. See,
When
Yeah,
that's
it
what a lot.
happened, he
that's
actually
true.
had shit that lined
Right.
up.
So that's why
Yeah,
they're mad because he actually put it in
Like
context.
me, I
For
didn't
yeah. He made it
realize
make
that
sense.
hanging with
He made it make
the
sense.
Steve Harvey show really was a parallel to hanging with Mr. Cooper. And I
Yeah,
used
Yes, it
to
That's
was.
watch
a fact.
Hanging
yeah.
with Mr.
I
That's a
Cooper,
remember
fact.
that shit.
and I
It
was
was
like,
That's
the
a fact.
oh
exact same
shit.
show.
The same show.
And I didn't realize that until he said it, and I'm like, oh shit, come on now, you got to call a squirrel,
That is
or
true.
a spade, whatever the fuck they
Look,
say.
listen. I'm gonna tell you something else I caught that I know a lot of people didn't catch. Now, when Cedric was on Club Shay Shay, he asked him about. He's like, Cat Williams said you stole his jokes, right? So Cedric was like, that's a lie. He was like, man, this is internet shit. And then he was like, and did I see the dude 30 times before that and after that? If you was mad about it, then why you ain't say nothing then? Mad about what? Think about that. If you know you didn't just steal nobody's joke, you don't talk like that.
Nah,
You
you
don't say, oh, if
personally.
you was mad about it. If you was mad about it, then why you ain't say nothing then? Mad about what? You didn't steal it, right? Oh, you know you stole it. I'm like, yo,
Well,
he don't even realize.
first and foremost, if you didn't do anything, there's just no need to address anyone.
That's a
Facts.
fact. That's a
I
fact.
don't care what anybody say. The moment you address it, you already look guilty.
And
But
the
that's
moment
what
you turn your face up,
if y'all
the
go
moment you
back to
turn your
what
face up
Shannon
like you're
Sharp
angry,
is coming out saying, that's what he's saying. He said because at the time they didn't say that shit when they was on Club Shay Shay. They were just, you know what I'm saying this.
He
Now
was shook.
everybody at cat like why you say this, but they didn't say that shit when everybody else was saying it when he was on there. You know what I mean? So
Right.
Shay Shay was shook. He
Right.
was
nah,
stuttering, drinking,
he like, yo,
mumbling.
I don't know if I'm gonna have a show after this.
He literally said that.
yeah, he said
Right?
I
But
don't know if
hey,
I'm gonna have a show after this.
I was just happy that he's getting the views that he's getting
Yo, that
because
shit
that
got
is
Hell yeah,
great
you know he
news.
lit.
7 million views in 4 days.
That's
He's super lit
great.
right now.
It's 29
Somebody,
million now.
That's
if
crazy.
you listen,
I
he just
watched
put
his
up
beat today,
did
29 million
you
views.
watch him and Ocho Cinco?
Yeah, the
Did y'all see him
nightcap
and
shit.
Ocho?
He was
Uh,
breaking it down of what people were saying about him. Yeah.
right. Right.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, guys. So let's talk about this. The last topic that I have. We have many more that we can talk about, but this is the last one that I have, which is this Jeffrey Epstein's list. Did
Oh, that
anyone
shit got
see
the,
any?
Wild.
White
my
list.
bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, but that's why they pumping this Cat Williams shit because they covering that shit up because mad
So,
shit
No, they're
came out
not.
on that.
so we know how the media does. The media has many tricks, many tricks. There's certain things they'll talk about, and there's certain things they won't even put out there in the world. People are not really talking about this, like you said, because of that. Go ahead, Mo. It seems like you got something to say.
What
Please talk
surprised
about what
y'all?
you were
Now
able to
they
see
talking
and
about
find
it,
out, Mo.
but
So that's what I'm saying. Like people are talking about it. The certain people are talking about it. Certain people are
yeah,
talking about other stuff. So it dropped Wednesday. The judge opened up everything on Wednesday.
yeah,
It's 900 pages.
Oof.
It's only Sunday. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm a speed reader and I couldn't even do that.
yeah. So they
And
get through it.
it's going to take a minute, right? Especially if you want to read it correctly, it's going to
Yeah,
take people a minute to get through it. Now, what they just dropped was the flight list to people who've been on his aircraft to his island.
to and from. Yeah,
It's a lot of people on the list. And when they originally came out with the document, they did say there are a lot of people in this that did nothing wrong, but there are some people who
make
have.
that trip. Yeah,
So there's people's names on that list that you look at and you're like, I can see them being paid to be there because it was some big names. I don't want to get in trouble with anybody in the hot, but because them people crazy. But their leader was on the list. Jay-Z was on the list.
everybody on that list.
Can I tell
A
you who
lot of
blew my
President
people.
mind?
Obama.
Barack Obama and
Obama's on the
Michelle.
Hold
list.
on,
Whoopi
guys. One at a
Yeah,
time.
Goldberg
Let
is
yeah,
her
on the
finish, guys.
list.
Everybody
yeah.
will get a turn. Let her finish.
It's a lot people on the list. But the thing that F the list. F the name of the people on the list.
Mhm.
What people need to go with is they need to figure out there's 184 Jane Does listed in this document. Now that needs to be broken down. Out of those 184 Jane Does, I want to say they said about they could only name 12 of them that they know for a fact were underage,
Mm.
right? That's what they need to be worrying about, and that's what they need
Yeah,
to talk about.
yeah.
Who do they deal with? We've already known that Epstein said Bill Clinton like underage girls. We also know that they said Stephen Hawking. I'm still trying to figure out how he participated in an orgy, but
The little dude, right, with the little Willis,
he did. I mean, I can see how he
and he
did
like
because he
midgets
he
and
stole
or little
somebody's wife
people. My
before,
bad,
so
little
I can
people. They,
understand
You
how
talking about
maybe
who? You
he
talking
would
about
get that.
Mini?
Stephen Hawking stole somebody's wife.
yeah,
Stephen
The
Hawking's
part,
money stole somebody's
yeah,
wife. He didn't
yeah.
steal shit.
Wait,
yeah, well, nah, he spent game
Stephen
on
Hawking's
her.
might could have stole my
He got
ass.
that
What you
little
talking
machine.
about?
Long as he go like this, he Gucci.
If Stephen
But
Hawking roll his ass up this project walkway right here, I'm jumping right out the window and run.
and people are
that's
so worried about the names on the list. To me, I'm not really worried about those names so much. I just want to know what they did and what their correlation is to those 184 names. That's what I'm worried about. I already know Bill Clinton got correlation. Trump talking about
Yeah.
something he never had nothing to do with him, bro. You on that list too? What
Yeah,
did you do with those? What did you do with those girls? Like that's my thing. Like
Trump
we
said
got to
he had
talk
a
about.
falling out. He don't fuck with him, so that's why.
Like you're saying that like people like this is big. Like the world can literally crumble right now. We have prime ministers on this list. We have
Yeah,
dignitaries. This
yeah,
is that could have possibly participated with women who are human trafficked. That is a big problem.
yeah.
So we
that's a
need to
huge problem.
and and we need to make sure that we save, like that's why the judge wanted to, I think, make this open,
right.
because
Okay.
if it was kept closed, people could have got like they already killed off Epstein. We already know they did that. Like they could sit there and say the man killed himself. I don't know how somebody with nothing in a jail cell could hurt themselves and hang himself. But
No, the
this is
people
Gotcha.
on the on that
They
list.
thought it wasn't gonna get out once they got him. That's
No,
what they
once
thought.
they got him and his back was against the wall, they're gonna tell. They don't believe in that street code holding
oh
it
Yeah,
down. They're
right,
gonna
right,
tell. So he was
right.
already working with the feds. He was already cutting deals. They had to get him up out of
exactly.
here.
So
So
now,
they
They
got
had
him
to
up
get
out
him
of
up out of
here.
here.
So
So
they,
now
once they
hold
killed
on,
him,
guys.
once they
so
killed him,
now
they thought it was over. But the
Hold
information
on,
came out.
guys. Hold on. See, now that is what we need to understand. Was this man literally murdered,
Of course he
because
was. Him
Yes.
and the
because
Cash App
no,
He
man.
said
hold on,
literally.
no, wait, come on, because think about it. There's no way for this man to kill himself when all he had to do was talk. If all I have to do is tell on these people and I could go free,
And
because
because
think
we
about it,
know
they
that, they
already
know that.
well, they already were
And that's
saying
why they off his ass.
Hello.
Like
okay, I
That's
know,
why
but
he's not here.
that's what I'm saying. They're saying
Right?
that he might have that he's might have been dealing with the CIA and the FBI already. So
Ain't no
that's
might
why
have been, he was. There were dignitaries on the list. That's already fed. That's already federal.
it's federal.
That's already federal.
That's
There was probably
international
people on that
crime.
list.
You
There was probably
like
people on
exactly
that list with
the
diplomatic
point of
immunity.
Can
And for
exactly the
that
point
reason
of what I'm
alone,
saying about knowing that he's, you know what I mean, we can see from what we know and how we articulate things.
I connect the
I
dots
promise
here?
you, the same person that took him out of there took the Cash App man out of there.
Can I
They
con-
hired the same
can I
dude.
connect the dots here? Can I connect the dots here?
what's up,
Um,
buddy?
that list that they put out is not the list that we should be paying attention to. That's just a list of people who went to the island,
Exactly.
right? The
Exactly.
list that the community really wants to know is the list, the guest list to those freak off parties.
Parties.
Yeah.
That's the list. They put
Hmm.
this list out for as a smoking screen. It's a smoking screen because there's people who on that list who probably did not participate in the freak off parties. But what that does is the people who are on the list that was involved in the freak off party, it gives them plausible deniability. See, Barack Obama went. I went, and me, Barack, I was doing Barack. It gives people plausible deniability. So everybody, yeah, Leo Epstein is dead, right? They killed him. Let's put out the list of everybody who went to the island. We put that list out, and it gives everybody, deniability.
What's the woman's
Yeah.
name that was like his right hand?
Just Gazelle. I
Um,
can't.
Something like that.
Velocity,
she was
Now,
whatever.
picking
I
them
want
up.
to say Giselle or it could be
Yeah, yeah.
Something
like,
Giselle.
Maxwell. I believe her last name was
Yeah.
Maxwell.
yeah, Justine or something like that.
It's
Whatever her
yeah.
name.
It's a strange. It's a
Um,
strange name.
Now if she drop off,
No,
we
she's
already
in
know
She
what's
not
up.
jail.
she not know. So you got to understand who her father is.
She's in jail. She's yeah.
So her father is a very well known person that
He's a
people
wealthy,
know,
wealthy man.
very wealthy. That's why no one understood why would she deal with Epstein like this when she literally came from
Had
money.
money. She came for
Like she
money.
didn't
She
need
was
to
probably
do
in
any
love
of
with him.
this.
She was probably in love with him, because
Well,
those type
that's
of women do
obvious.
weird things for love,
Yeah.
and we see it all the time on these Lifetime movies, on these true crime stories. Why would this? Like, it's almost like, what do you call that, Stockholm syndrome, where he probably did something to her, and she misconstrued it as affection, and to keep those affections, she lured people in. She got girls for him. She
Well, he
Girl
was.
gave
said,
her
you're
the
saying what
attention
he
she
was.
was
He was
looking
super
for.
pimp, and his bottom bitch decided that she like terrible.
Look,
That was
no,
it.
Well, no,
That's what we
no,
talk
no, but
about.
wait,
I get it,
no,
they white people, but this is what it
hold on.
is.
No, it's actually
Hello.
documented
They
that how it went down and how everything was and how he was able to get in, around her and how she was also enticed just as well as he was enticed by her. So they
A lot
both
of
had
those
a
people
mutual.
he met through her.
Say
And
that
then you
again.
got to think,
A lot of
those
those people that he met were through her because she
Yes,
had the she
exactly.
was the one with the money in the standing. So
She
like
had the
he would have
connection.
Well,
never met a lot of those people if it wasn't for
not
her.
really,
then you,
because he
and
was
then you,
already in that limelight. I can't say that he was already in that limelight, already dealing
but
with
then she
businesses
probably
and
broke
doing.
the glass ceiling for him.
No,
Like,
she just made it easy for him because of the status that she had. That's
but
really
that's what
it
she's
made it a
saying.
little
That's
easy,
what she
That's
but
kind
he
of
it.
was
saying.
already there
That's what
though.
she's
He was
saying. That's
already he
exactly
was
what.
already a part of that circle.
But
Like they
not
said
on
that
that
they were saying the
level.
thing about your girl Oprah too. Oprah was bringing
Yeah,
little
he was
people
already a
over
part
there.
of that circle already.
I mean,
You know
I
what I'm
could
saying?
believe the things about her, because how you open up that school in Africa and all them little girls start getting raped and sex trafficked and all that type of shit. So Oprah's funny money to me anyway. She's been funny money to me.
Girl, the whole cast of the color. I just wanted to see that today. The whole cast of Color Purple ain't feeling her right now. So,
Why you say that?
what you mean?
Um,
The
It's
cast of
been
because
color purple.
if you there's it's already been in the TMZ and in the news.
they did
Like
I watched the breakdown
they
on that too.
there's like certain interactions you've seen. Like Taraji and her aren't really feeling each other right
Yeah,
now. You could
because
tell
she
like
spoke out.
something's going. Some like no one's gonna say nothing because the box, like they're still in the box office and
Yeah.
they're
They
still
was
doing
trying
the
to
tour
stop
and
her from
stuff.
boycotting it.
But at the same time, like there's something going on with that Color Purple cast. And like I said, I watched the movie today, which it was a phenomenal. If you like musicals, it's a musical, people. It's a
That's why
really
I'm
good
not.
like
That's
I
why I'm
people
gotta
not
like I
claiming
stay
to
gotta
do
let
away.
people
that.
know it is a
I
musical.
can't
Like
do
there's a
another musical.
lot of
They
singing in
sing
there.
enough already in Color Purple. That you done made this shit a
What
musical.
you mean?
Good
It
God.
only not, they don't sing that much in the actual movie. They
They
didn't.
they
I
sing
so
in the church. They sing when they
in the
all
juke
They
that
joint,
do
those
shit.
are
three
only two
songs in Color
songs.
Purple in
That's
the
enough
real
for a
Color
brother. I
Purple.
can't
Cut it
do all
out.
that
No,
singing.
if you ever seen the play though,
Hold
the
up,
play
guys.
definitely is like the movie.
The movie is an actual musical too, the old one. If y'all think about it, it just was a little bit more
Spaced
now.
out.
But back then, it was singing almost every other scene. What you mean? Like,
Whoopi?
No, it
Not
was
every.
No, they
not.
yes,
They
weren't.
it
just sung a
was.
lot.
I've read
I
the
just
book.
watched the
I've
Color
seen the
Purple last
movie
week.
multiple
No, they were
times.
not. They did Suge Avery song.
Exactly.
They
When it
did
When
they
she was
did
in
the
the
song at the
club.
end when she
with
sung when she walked through the
church
church with her dad.
and
Uh
then
And then
huh.
they probably
that was
did
it.
one other church song when they were just but it wasn't that much singing in the
It was
movie.
See,
It
this
four.
is
really
It
from a
wasn't
wasn't.
that
guy's
much.
perspective. That's too
There
much
was
singing.
literally three songs.
All
And
right,
then the
go
songs
ahead.
was
Give me
and
four.
then y'all can't even cap. Sugar every song in the real
No,
Color
what I'm
Purple
saying is
slaps.
good,
Get
but
the
for
fuck
me to
out of
watch
here.
that into a musical, that's too much singing. That's what I'm
But
trying
that's what
to
I'm
say.
saying. If you went to see the like, if you go to see the actual, like, if you ever went to see the
I
Broadway
think I
play,
did
which
see the
I
play. I
did,
think I
the
did.
play was a musical. So what they did was all the music that was in the play and some of the plot was more like the book than anything else. That's what I liked it because they gave you more of the lesbianism in this one than they did
Shout out to Alice
anything else
Walker.
that they had. So like it was very clear that Celie is a fucking lesbian.
Oh yeah,
Like
because you wasn't sure in the other one. You was
and the
like,
other ones you wasn't too sure. This one you
But you
like,
gotta
oh nah,
think back then.
they did a whole kissing scene and everything. I was like, okay, they actually like embellished on it, and explained it. It only thing I had an issue with it was a little long. Like it was a
because
little
they got to sing now. They singing this shit.
Let's
but it was good though. I'm like the soundtrack, I'll listen to the
Where's
soundtrack on its
Celie
own.
at home about to shave Mister?
About to
The soundtrack
shave
was
Mister.
good.
let's
Haley was good, and honestly, they had a lot more black stars in it than I expected. Like
So
it was
who
a
was
lot of
who?
people in it. Like
Who was Celie?
Celie was Fantasia.
Fantasia, of course.
They brought in a brand new girl, a young new actress. I'm not sure her name. She was to play young Celie. Haley was young Nettie. Sierra was older Nettie. Fantasia was Celie.
Sierra.
Sierra, yeah, that's
One
what I'm
two
saying.
step Sierra?
Who
Um,
played old girl that was fighting and shit? Hart.
Sophia.
Sophia,
Yeah.
Danielle from the Orange Is the New
Orange is the
Black.
new black. Okay. So did they show her when she got beat up and locked up by the white
Yep.
folk?
They embellished on that too. They explained like she was in there for 6 years. They like it was good. Like when I sit there and say it was a really good movie, I was like, if you read the book, it was like, oh, okay, it's literally the book. But with the musical music and the Whoopi was in it.
Yeah,
Who
yeah.
was
Can
the
I ask you
Whoopi
a
was the
question? Can I
midwife.
ask a question? Can I ask a question? You said the movie was great, wonderful. You had some stars in it. Great, wonderful.
Yes.
The old movie was a hit, made a lot of money.
Hmm.
Oprah, big name, she's behind it. Why the hell they didn't have enough money to pay these actors what they deserve?
And that's why
That's who we should
they
be. That's
looking
who we
at
should be
them
And
talking
that's
funny,
about.
and
why
that's why you they looking at her
but
funny right
Pete,
now.
Monique tried to tell niggas this
Yep.
years
Back in the
ago,
day,
and everybody
yeah.
blackballed her and called her crazy. But you see how life has a way of coming full circle, just like Cat Williams. They tried to call him crazy, like you said, he was on drugs, he was wigging out and
Taraji
all this
said it.
shit. She said it, and then I, like you were saying, I just today, as I was looking at the aliens when that shit went off, they were showing like the tension. You know how they do like the internet little synopsis and shit. They were showing the tension between Taraji and Oprah when they was doing like the photo shoot and how they was
Yeah.
Oprah was
And
sidestepping her and
Fantasia,
shit.
Oprah moved and Fantasia was
Yeah,
comforting her.
and then you could see Fantasia look at her like, bitch, you good? Like, They tried to lowball both Taraji and Fantasia in the
Fantasia.
beginning, and they weren't going to take the roles. They want to pass up on it. And then when she spoke out, they made her the studio because they were afraid because everybody fucks with Taraji so hard. They
Yeah.
were afraid that people were going to boycott this movie. They made her release like some fake fuck ass message post on Instagram that same day with the weird energy with a picture up there. So, the internet was like, girl, we don't believe this shit. Fuck you, Oprah, and we love you, Taraji. Blink twice if you need help. You see what I'm saying?
Wouldn't this have been a great opportunity for this to be a historic moment for female black
It
actors
should have
to
Yep,
make
been,
it
but
should
you
have
got
great
to
been.
money?
think.
It
Oprah
should
is
have
on
been.
like Cat Williams said about Chris Tucker. We have Epstein Oprah. She's drinking the
Yeah.
Kool-Aid. So of course she's not gonna allow anybody to break the ceiling. She
See,
got
but
billions
that's
and
almost
billions
the
and
kind of
billions
what
of
you were saying
dollars,
in the
bitch.
beginning, Sonny. Like we there, but we not there. Like you said, it's no way they should have got no less money from an Oprah production. Like that's crazy. But we
Like
got more
even
opportunities.
That's
That
all
like
I'm
makes
even
saying.
perfect
That's
sense.
all I'm
Hold on.
saying.
What Rod just said makes perfect sense.
You know what I
I mean,
mean?
that's a fact.
Yeah.
That would go right back into that. You know what I'm saying? That they literally are already trying to construct this their way. So if we don't help each other, if we don't put that in each other's hand, if we're not giving each other opportunities, then there's no way for us to come out of it within that 50-50. There's no way that we're 50-50. We're
Yeah.
seeing it right now that was nowhere near in this situation. When
well,
Oprah had the opportunity to show the world, this is what I'm going to do for our people.
she been showing us that though.
Yeah, she been showing
That's
us
what I'm
that.
like.
Been
Like
showing us
I
that.
completely agree, but
How,
Okay,
this
one
is
at
the
a
well,
time,
you
issue.
guys.
know,
One
remember,
at a time.
you know, it
Let
been
Ike
20 years
speak. We haven't
ago.
heard from him real quick.
20 years ago, need I remind everybody, 20 years ago, she made a big statement and said she will no longer allow any rap artist to come on her show. When she still was having, towards the end of her talk show.
Yep, I remember that.
And all rap artists are black men. So what you got a problem with the black man making money, getting his family and stuff, out of a situation and making money for himself? What you got a problem with that? Ain't that a beautiful thing? Don't you come from poverty or from the hood like we do? How
Why
you
not
don't
put that
understand?
school that you put all the way in Africa for them girls to get misused and abused, and you come from the hood in Chicago? All the disenfranchised and less fortunate people that are in Chicago that you could have helped.
Yeah,
Like
she don't do
Oprah's
shit
she
for
not
did
Chicago.
not
about.
for us.
That's not what she's about. She's not about race or black women or anything. She's about classism. She's a part of the 1%,
Exactly.
right? Think about
Facts.
it. Think about
Exactly.
it. Oprah had the number one show for years, right? I don't
Hmm.
know if she has a show. She don't have a show no more, right? It's off. It's gone, right?
It's been gone,
Yeah,
yeah.
Okay, think
Since she
about
bought
it.
that network.
Think about when Johnny Carson went up the air with all these old Jay Leno and all that. They just didn't end the show. They put someone else in place to take over.
True.
Why didn't Oprah keep the show? You had the momentum, you have the attention, and bring who's the next Oprah? You didn't say, I'm gonna bring me a young sister, put her in place, keep the show, let her run the show. That's how these
Facts.
shows go. Jay
Facts.
Leno, Johnny Carson, and all of these.
That makes sense.
She didn't
Yes.
do that.
Right.
That's not what she's about. She's
But
about
now that you're
classism.
saying that, let's think about it. Who has Oprah really co-signed? Like who?
Gail, that's it.
Dr. Phil? Like you co-signed Dr. Phil for the longest, but what happened to Ayanna Van Zandt? She fizzled out. She had her own momentum before Oprah. Her own books, her own brand, her own following, and then she fucked around and got with Oprah, and just like that, Ayanna Van Zandt is no more. We still don't know the story behind that. But you got Dr.
That would
Phil
be something
Walrus
that
has.
we would definitely want you to investigate. Could you do that for us?
I sure can.
Okay,
You
we're
got
going to
Dr. Phil
get
Walrus has
Braveheart on
syndicated
the
and strong.
investigation. We're going to make it happen. So
Right. Where
now I
is
want to open up the
Beloved?
panel. I'm going to open up the panel for anyone who had a topic. You can raise your one finger up and say "I," and you will be able to run your topic at this moment. If anyone has a topic that they would like to bring to the panel, I'm going to give you free range. One, person? Anyone?
What's going on with, what I'm saying, dating in the black community, man? What are expectations for black men from black women, and
What?
what's the expectations from black men from black women to black women, vice versa? You know what I'm saying? Because today, right now, I don't know if I'm dating someone. I don't know what the expectations of me.
I expect like transparency. Um, And when you're dating, that doesn't mean like you're headed to the altar, you're all locked in and committed. You're just having fun. So I expect, if we're not exclusive, just be open, be like, hey, I'm seeing other people, I'm dating, just be honest. Transparency, and reciprocation. I like to receive as much as I give. Like when I'm really feeling somebody, like it's nothing for me to buy you things or take you out or pick up the tab or have a little fun or something. So I just I would like that same sort of consistency in return. That's it. I feel like that's simple.
So you're talking about as far as the men that you have dated?
Those are my expectations dating now,
Okay.
currently, and
Okay.
in my present situation. You
Okay.
know,
Gotcha.
like that's what I would expect. He said he asked for where the black dating community was, like what were the expectations. I don't know if that's what every woman expects, but me, those are my expectations.
Gotcha.
Do I have to make six figures and pay all your bills?
Hell no.
30
Hell
days
no.
until we
Hell no. You don't even have to be all flashy and have a lot of, what I like? I like a good smelling man and a man that's funny. And dates don't always have to be expensive. We can go to the park, we can have a picnic, we could cook at home. Like I like creativity. So hell no, it ain't all about the money.
are, are,
Do you have to have a job? Yes. But do you have
are
to?
chain restaurants good enough for a first date?
Yes. I like Olive Garden. I like Applebee's.
Okay,
I
those
like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Because
You
those are,
got you gotta be specific with chain though, because
it's
if you sit there,
casual. It's casual. I like Longhorn, bitch. I'll fuck up some Cheddar Bay biscuits. Yes, like
Yo,
because it's not about where you are. It's about the connection. It's about the
yo,
chemistry.
we
Sonny,
see
the
we
Period.
best date I've ever been on, a guy took me on a fucking picnic. Like
Hello,
he made
like
like he went out, he took the initiative, he bought the stuff, he set it up. He took me like it was, and I want to say, was it probably the cheapest date I've ever been on? Yes, but it was the best date I've
yes,
ever been on. Why? Because you took the initiative. That's honestly what women want. They want to be courted.
yes,
They want you to take some type of initiative. If you like me, let me know you like me. It doesn't have
right.
to be in a monetary way.
You
Just
can
show me
show up
that
with
you
a
like
single
me.
rose
You could literally walk down my street and cut my neighbor's flowers and bring me a
and
goddamn
bring them to me,
bouquet,
right?
and I'll
Fuck
be
cutting them. Rip
perfectly
them bitches out that whole yard with the roots of it and come to my door and say, babe, fuck that bitch flowers. These for
okay.
you.
She country. I'm not that. I'm not with the. Don't bring me no dead animal. Like
Put the roots on them, baby. My nigga, he ripped these out the ground for me, baby.
so
Told these
why are
bitches
we
out the
seeing
dirt.
all these women complain about men taking them to chain
Cause they
restaurants?
look at their
superficial
age
as
first
fuck.
off. Look at the age first off.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Look at the fact that most of the time these women have been conditioned by their mothers or whoever to look at monetary gain. I can say and tell you a lot of older women that I know, they're like, oh, you're not married, you're not don't, you better date for money. It's like I don't care about what he got because I got it already. I can pay my own shit. I don't need your money to pay for
Hello.
my shit. Like us
I'm like,
combining our shit so it's easier for me. Hell yeah, I would love that.
I'm like,
But
where, I'm like, where did these everyday, no disrespect, average women become so entitled? Where I got to take you to an
Cause,
exclusive restaurant, right?
because society
When
right now is
cause of
when
coming to that
society.
hold on, because then I saw Ciara, Russell Wilson took her to Waffle House,
I
and
love fucking Waffle House.
she fucking damn it was in tears.
Cause we from Atlanta and that has sentimental value. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the end of the day, a lot of people are more obsessed with. See me, I'm more concerned with how my life feels than what it looked like. So there's a lot of people out here obsessed with. They living for likes. They're living for likes. Like you, they ain't got a pot to piss in and a window to throw out. This bitch got a ring around her tub, but she got thongs out. She the baddest bitch. She got a 40-inch bust down. Ho, go clean the foot of your toilet seat. Like they don't know the basics. So
So let me
they miss
jump in
out
here
on
real
the.
quick.
They think every nigga got a bust a bag. Like first of all, if a black man is talking to you and venting you and telling you about your day, you don't even see the compliment that he just gave you. Like, there's a lot of men that won't even talk to a female, that won't even open up. Like, there's a
So
lot of black men that won't show public displays of affection because they're not in tune with themselves. It makes them uncomfortable. So you have to appreciate a man that wants to hold your hand, that still opens the door, that still gives you compliments, that still kisses you on the way out. It's the simple things for me. But a lot of hoes are too big for their britches. Everybody want to be a city girl.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? But a lot when it comes down to it, you don't even got what it takes to really like. What are you bringing to the table? It's too many motherfuckers like this when it should be like this. You know.
Here's my thing. If you can't properly pronounce the designer that you want, baby girl, you shouldn't be asking for it.
You have people, you have women right now that are offended because a man wants to go 50-50 on the bills. Like, bitch,
so
you're
yeah, so let
offended?
me let me talk about all of this. So
How
real
are you
quick.
offended? Because he wants to split it down the middle. You want this motherfucker to come in here, and what you supposed to do with all your money then?
And you're not cooking
So
and cleaning either. Don't y'all forget that. 'Cause they say I'm not going 50-50, and I'm not cooking and cleaning either. So
And
hold
No, no,
on.
no,
you're
no.
not even his
Here's the thing.
fucking kids.
Here's my thing. It's some women that out there doing that, but what I'm hearing also is there are women who like here's my thing. You want to go 50-50, then we going 50-50 on everything. You're going to help me cook. You're going to help me clean. You're going to help me because a lot of these men out here expect a woman to go 50-50 with them, but they want to do all the cooking, all the cleaning, all the child rearing, all the
And it's
everything.
a lot of
And
bitches that got men paying bills and still sit on their ass and don't do
yes,
nothing.
and do
Got a
nothing,
dirty
So
ass
and
so
house.
that's
so
true. And
hold
I'm
on,
not gonna sit
guys.
here and say that, but if that's my thing, if you're gonna, that's why I said if me personally, if I'm going 50-50, and I have no problem doing that, but if this is a 50-50 relationship, it's 50-50 in everything. It's gonna be
Okay,
you're gonna have to help
but
me.
hold on, guys. So listen, this has been one of the problems that we're not talking about neither. So we have to understand that we have a lot of men that's never been getting attention that they're finally able to get because of money. Okay, all because of money. Now anyone can get attention because of money. So now there are men who've never got attention that are utilizing this money to get just an inch of the attention to some of these women. Now it's messing up the game. It's messing up the game because now these women are getting attention that they never ever should be getting. And now with that attention, they think that these men are
Standard
easy to use and that now every man is going to be
to
easy
be
to
standard
use.
or
So they
held to that standard.
right. So now when they get into actual dealing with somebody who will have standards and have boundaries, now it's a frustration because now you don't love me or you don't care for me or you don't want me to be happy instead of understanding we're supposed to both be making each other happy.
First of
It's a
all, that's
50,
a
it's a,
misconception. Y'all are
okay.
already supposed to be happy as individuals, and then y'all come
Yes, but
together
that's
and
what
show
I'm
y'all
saying.
happy.
But by wanting to make each other happy is because you're happy. We're in this because we're already coming into this happy situation. It should not be us automatically using trauma bonding because a lot of us have been doing that. We do a lot of trauma bonding in our culture. That's how a lot of us get together. And
That's
that's
true.
the wrong thing to do. We have to with one another to want to make ourselves happy and make them happy. Because on the simple fact of your relationship is all about what you do for one another. It's about that. A relationship is 50-50, but there has to be someone who leads that relationship because it might be 70-30, it might be 60-40, it might get 80-20, it might be 90-10. But it's about you understanding that it won't be like this forever and understanding that you got each other's back.
And most
That's what
people
it's
right
about.
now, everything is so temporary because they're living, like I said, they're living for likes and they're living in the social media age. They're not willing to put in the work. So as soon as something gets unfulfilling or frustrating, they're ready to jump ship.
Because I
And
don't have to put in the work if I'm gonna get attention for someone else. That's what I'm
exactly.
trying to tell you. It's
Right.
because of that right
I'm
there.
agreeing
So
with
there,
you.
I know you are, but that's what I'm saying. It would never go back to anything else. It'll never change until the actual men that are doing that with their money stop.
But not even that. It's just all the old examples of that. They're dying off. You know, the grandmothers, the mothers are getting younger. The grandmothers are getting even younger. And what's being perpetuated in society is what people are using for the catalyst is their behavior. Like they're living music lyrics. Like people don't even have to, like back in our day, even to have swag, you had to literally go to the mall and put that shit together piece by piece. You couldn't just go on the internet and see a ready-made outfit and boom, now everybody thinking you the freshest motherfucker on earth. They don't have to work for anything. So relationships are on the same scale. They're not working at anything. Like you said, all they can do, they on to the next. You know what I'm saying? What they say, oh, your friend, if you don't do this, I'm gonna go and mess with your friend. Like people, they're fucked up in the head. And that's what people are kicking out. There are not enough people that are preaching love, that are preaching building. It's not gonna be easy. Nobody's telling the truth that relationships are hard. You know, even if you like someone, you're not gonna like everything about a person. But if the good does outweigh the bad and you want to see where you can go with a person, they're not, we talked about this before, they're not in tune with themselves enough to be like, hey, how can we work this out? There's too much pride. Oh, I ain't talking to that bitch. Oh, I'm pissed off. She got me tight. So fuck it.
Yeah,
You know, it's too much of that. Like, hey, let's fix this. I don't want to go to
yeah.
bed mad. Or even if we went to bed mad, can we work this out? So that's not what people are serving up these days. They serving, oh,
It's instant.
Slim Pickens.
Everything has to happen in an instant.
facts.
So if I'm mad at you, I need to recover from this in an instant, or we need to make up in an instance. Because if I don't, then oh well, I'm gonna just be mad anyway, and I'm gonna take it out of you, and I'm gonna go do something instead of
Right.
learning how to
Gotta learn how to
be
cope with it. Yeah,
mad. Nah, see what we falling off of
emotion
not learning how to. It's okay
control
to
our
be
emotions.
upset.
To feel
It's
the emotions and
yeah,
process
it's
them.
okay of that. We
Hmm.
think we need to do something because we feel that way. We think we
Yeah,
need to go and do something. We got to go outside, or somebody need to know.
Right.
I gotta post this. I gotta make a reel. Um, I need everybody to feel the way I feel.
Right.
Like what? That's weird as hell. Like that shit is weird for that. You know what I'm saying?
It's just like we was talking after the last show. What fact said the most wicked person could be in a, like, turn the camera on and just start crying, or like you in a hospital bed and you want everybody to feel bad. Everything is not meant to be lived publicly.
right.
Facts.
That's why people don't know how to process their emotions and deal with other people because they take everything to the outside
That's a fact. That's a fact.
and they expect everybody watching to help you, but nobody gives a fuck. We laughing at you. You online crying asking for help, and I'm on the other line like, what the fuck? I'm gonna help you, bitch. I need help. Like, so
Most
you
Hmm.
need
people
to
on
learn how to
social media
address
for
your issues
entertainment purposes.
internally. What you say, Ice?
I'm just saying, most people are on the internet, on social media for entertainment purposes, and here you go spilling your guts and
Right.
your feelings of what you're going through, like somebody supposed to care and feel sorry for you. This is not that. Please say her name on Instagram. Her name is Ajna
Ajna Sarah
Suraj. Yeah, Sarah.
from
Yeah,
the Healing Place. When I
yeah.
tapped it, it didn't come up, but I've been following her for a while.
Yeah, but you know what she was talking about doing that she was starting to do is all the young ladies who are there or present and want to tap in, she's gonna do like a what do you call it? What she say? Z, I know you seen it. What's the word she used?
A retreat?
No, she's basically gonna be teaching them like kind of like a charm school, how to
Oh, an
be
etiquette
feminine.
class?
Yeah, how to be feminine.
So
and how to, you know,
did you do your research on Ajna Sarar?
for me personally, not, I just been, not, other than Instagram, no. But I've been looking.
So
I've seen
she
all of her
has
posts. I looked through
so,
all.
so she has two personalities. There's Ajna Sarar, the spiritual healer, and then there's Raging Reagan. So
Oh,
her
see, I
back
didn't even know that.
yeah, her background, like she like I fuck with her. Like when she on her shit, she on her shit. But we have to be careful not to put certain people on pedestals because and to think that they could teach us etiquette. Cause in one hand you like, yeah, sister, you can elevate, you can glow. And on the second hand, you like, but I like to suck my man, but like this. Like, you have
Yeah,
to be
I heard
careful
him
about
speak on that.
the image you portray. Like, because sometimes the lines get blurred. Are you selling spirituality or are you selling sex? Because I've seen a lot of men compliment your feet. A lot of men be like, send me a gift. I might show you something. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I fuck with
Yeah,
you because everybody got their hustle, but it ain't no way, bitch, I'm gonna pay you to teach me about etiquette when
you
like
out here
you might need a
talking
little
like
bit
that. Yeah.
yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like I
You what? You
said,
right.
we
I
and
remember that.
like I said, this is no disrespect to the sister because she got her shit going on and she been doing it for a while, but it is what it is.
I just thought that was a cool idea though, when she was
But
speaking.
it
But
is.
I don't know. I don't even know.
She got a lot
I
of
don't even
funky
know.
shit going on. But look her up. Look up
Yeah.
her other page, Rage and Reagan.
So she got a whole nother page with a whole another personality.
Yeah, like I guess the person she was before she went through her transition, and then she talks about her background and her legal struggles, her personal struggles with her family and shit. But she's just a human being, living, breathing, and you know, I guess another person in progress. I was about to get a little ghetto with it. She's just another bitch trying to find her way, like the rest of us. So
Uh-huh.
let's
Okay.
not
Okay,
Okay.
okay. The
let's
seems like she's definitely got an alter ego the way you said it.
so let's
Because
let's
I
let's be
believe
careful not to.
I saw her say something like that, which was talking.
Yeah, like, and
Nah,
like she,
I remember those. So it is a post where she's talking about that. Yeah.
sometimes if you watch her, sometimes she'll be talking to people and she'll be like, yeah, what you saying, brother? Yeah, keep talking. Like, yeah, she's like, she's
Seductive.
spiritual. I fuck with her,
Seductive.
but she uses like the siren approach. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Being a
I,
sign of seduction. I
Weird.
get you.
That's weird.
yeah,
That's weird. That's weird.
you know,
Yeah.
Uh,
do what you gotta do.
I don't know if it's weird, but that's just something.
To each his own.
Yeah, I wouldn't
But
call that
but
Yeah,
weird.
I
I
ain't
don't
gonna
know
lie,
if
she
it's
finna teach an
weird.
etiquette class. I might need to see what the fuck going
Yeah,
on in her
that's the
class.
part that's weird. Yeah, that's the part that's weird.
What
It's
type of
like,
etiquette? What
yeah,
are we
show me what
saying?
you talking about. Yeah, because we don't even know what kind of etiquette she talking about. She might be talking about something else.
You know? And like I
Uh,
said, I've been following her for a while since before I moved to New York, and I've been in New York 5 years. Like I remember when she did a little retreat, and then it's some like it be it's it ain't sketchy, but it's sketchy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
What I wanted to say was two things. I don't know. A lot of people gonna be upset because they're not gonna get their stuff for a while since those two planes crashed in Tokyo.
From Timu.
No,
And Amazon plans.
no, there were two planes that crashed at an airport. So the stuff's not gonna be able to leave for a while. Five people passed away. Like 300 some people they survived, but like 11 got injured.
Damn, I don't know.
Um, so now they grounded a lot of air flights out of Asia, out of
Oh, you
Tokyo.
talking about that joint with the window opened up? The window came out of some shit.
No, that's a whole nother flight, bro.
Yeah, you talking about the
Oh,
earthquake,
okay.
right?
That's it, bro.
What?
I'm not even
So
talking
was
about
there
that
an
too. Yeah,
earthquake?
Tokyo been going through a lot. Nah, I was literally talking about two planes literally crashed into each other.
But
Oh
who the hell they
shit.
had flying them planes? They
They
must
weren't
have been
flying.
drunk.
They were on the tarmac when they crashed.
Oh, so
Yeah,
they was on the ground when they
they were
They
crashed.
on the
probably
ground
drowned
when they
there.
crashed.
They need
Yeah,
to shut that whole fucking airport down.
and that's what they
It
pretty
was
much did.
one. The,
And then the second thing
Somebody was
is
drunk.
now the Supreme Court. Pay attention to what's going on in the news because the Supreme Court is supposed to be voting if they're keeping Trump off the ballot for this year.
Yes, they're
yeah,
trying to
seen
do
that. That's
that.
why they was seeing if his name was
That's
on the
crazy.
list.
They trying
They
to knock
trying to
my
see.
man. They trying to knock
No,
my
and we need to
man.
fight against that because I'm voting for my guy. I'm bringing him back.
No, we're not doing Biden again. We're not doing Biden again. And
I
I don't. It
wouldn't
don't
say
matter who
You
else
know
is.
why?
I don't.
Because
Okay.
of
It
the
don't matter who
migrant
else is.
crisis. Trump would have never let that happen. There was a murder at one of our facilities. So there actually was a murder. We have to something has to be done. And
Wait,
I
when
know
did this
people
happen?
want to do it.
I feel like
There,
stuff gotta be done, but not with that man.
so two migrants got into an altercation on Randall's Island at the Randall's Island facility. A 24-year-old male was stabbed in the chest. The suspect was apprehended on the scene, but he was pronounced dead on arrival at the hospital. So,
Damn, that's fucked up.
Mm.
but that goes to show you there are no metal detectors, there are no X-ray machines. Like I said,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
we
It
gotta
makes no sense that that should be able to happen.
see what you're doing, Eric Adams,
There's no reason for that right there.
at all,
Why
at
they not
all.
providing? They not providing y'all with the proper like. How they getting up in there with weapons? Man, this is wild,
Let
bro.
me tell you how they get in there with weapons, and let me tell you how they get in there with alcohol. They put their contraband in their children's backpacks and diaper bags and strollers. Because, yeah, we can't really pat them down, but when they have those, a lot of them do DoorDash on them scooters. So we look in there, but we can't really do the full. I don't know why New York City Health and hospitals don't want these people to feel like they're in a shelter when they're literally in a shelter. They want them to feel like they're at home, but this is what's leading to these type of violent incidents because there's no serious security. What can we do? What can we
Uh,
do? And then these people don't want to get vaccinated. They don't want to get TB tests. Like a lot of them come over with diseases.
they refusing
So
the test. Oh no, see,
and
nah,
yeah,
hell
and they don't force them. So we don't want to be touching and patting and like we don't want to be doing that anyway. When we were attacked in that big brawl, we found out on the back end that one of the young ladies in that fight that was attacking us, she was HIV positive. Can you imagine?
no. Oh, it's scary in there.
It's helter skelter scary. But when you got to pay bills, what can you do?
Yeah.
And this is why we need people like Trump in office because Trump don't give a fuck. They would not be polluting the city of New York.
Oh, when Trump get in office, all that shit gone. They
He's
gonna
a New
y'all
York
got
City native. Like
They're
he's
not,
not
they gonna
going
move
for
out his
that
way.
shit.
They
That
gonna move
boy
out his
would be
way.
so motherfucking high. Them bitches that have to what? Cut it out. We need Trump back. I don't care what nobody say.
They know they gotta stop him. They
They
gotta
definitely
stop him
trying to
because they
stop that
know
from happening,
they
bro.
know he's guaranteed. He's guaranteed.
Now
Nobody's trying to vote for Biden.
Tuesday when I go back to
I don't
work,
think Biden could he even run again? I don't think he
He,
can run.
he gotta be
He wouldn't
Biden
he
be
gotta be
able
can't.
to
alive.
run because
He gotta be alive to run. You gotta be alive to
He
run.
won't be alive to run again. His
you,
age is too old.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, that makes no sense.
His Secret Service is on coke. Like, what you got going on over there?
They living their life.
so
And now Tuesday
but
we
that's
have to have
all.
a mass exodus of
All right, all
migrants that
right.
have been there over 60 days. So pray for me, y'all, next
For sure,
week that I
for
make
sure.
it back.
All right.
Uh,
Thank everybody who made it tonight. Appreciate y'all for coming in. You know what I'm saying? Tuning in and voicing your opinions.
No doubt, no doubt.
Everybody be safe. Have a wonderful week. All right. I
Peace
will
and love,
see
y'all.
y'all soon.
I should be in New York next weekend, bro.
All right. That's what's good. That's what's good. Good. Make sure
Good
you
night,
hit me.
everybody. Bye,
All
Mo.
right. As soon as
Night,
you know. All right.
Bye.
bye.
Bye, Rock.
Bye, Ra.
Bye,
Bye,
Sandy.
Ice. Bye, Sunny. Bye,
Peace.
G.
Peace out, y'all.
Appreciate y'all. All right. You know what I mean? Rah. Holla.